Hello, this is Vanessa from the Pudgy Rabbit, and today we're going to learn how to crochet a basic circle. When making amigurumi, this means we'll be working in the round, so we'll start from the center and we'll crochet out in a continuous spiral. Many amigurumi patterns will start with this basic circle, so I'll have the full pattern listed in the description below, as well as the full pattern posted on my blog. So let's get started. So here I have some worsted weight yarn and a 4mm crochet hook, but you're free to use whatever yarn and crochet hook you have on hand to practice this pattern. I'm going to get some yarn, and first I'm going to start off by making a slip knot, and I'm going to take the tail end of my yarn and cross it over the working end, forming this loop, and then I'll fold the loop over the working end of the yarn and then pull it through. And this will make my slip knot. I'm going to place it on my hook and I'm ready to start round 1. Okay, so for round 1, we're going to chain 2, single crochet 6 in the second chain from the hook for a total of 6 stitches at the end. So I'm going to yarn over and then pull it through the loop that's on the hook. And there I've made 1 chain. I'm going to yarn over again and pull through. And there I've made 2 chains. Now I'm going to insert my hook into the second chain from the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through. And now I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over again, and I'll pull through both loops, and there I've made 1 single crochet stitch. And now I'll just make 5 more. So I'm going to insert my hook back into that same second chain space and continue working single crochets until I have a total of 6. So finishing up the last single crochet, and there we have round 1. And let's double check our stitch count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're good. So we're ready to move on to round 2. For round 2, we're going to single crochet 2 in each stitch for a total of 12 stitches at the end. Sometimes that very first stitch that I made from round 1 is a little bit tight and it's hard to get the crochet hook in there. So when this happens, I take something like my yarn needle, or you can use like the tip from your scissors, and I just stick it in there and kind of stretch it out a little bit to make some extra space, and this will make it easier for me to get my hook in there. Okay, so I'm going to insert my hook into that first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over again and pull through both loops, and now I've made my first single crochet stitch. I'm going to insert my hook back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over again and pull through both loops, and there I've made another single crochet, making 2 in the same stitch. And now I'm going to take my stitch marker and mark off the first stitch that I made, and this will be the beginning of my round. And now I can continue working 2 single crochets in each stitch. Finishing up that last single crochet. And here we have round 2. So just to double check our stitch count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So now we're ready to move on to round 3. For round 3, we're going to single crochet 1, then increase 1, and we'll repeat that set 6 times for a total of 18 stitches at the end. So again, insert my hook into that first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both loops. And there I've made my first single crochet. I'm gonna grab my stitch marker to mark off the beginning of the round. And now for the increase, I'm going to work 2 stitches into that next stitch, and this will be my increase. So I'm going to insert my hook to this next stitch, yarn over to pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both loops. There I've made my first single crochet. I'm going to insert my hook back into that same stitch, yarn over to pull up a loop, yarn over and then pull through both loops, and there I've made my second single crochet, and I've made 1 increase. So I've made 1 set. And now I'll just repeat this set of single crochet 1, then increase 1, another 5 times all the way around until I have 18 stitches at the end. Finishing up the last single crochet, and there we have round 3. So now after 3 rounds, you can see how the circle is starting from the center, and then we're just spiraling out as we work our rounds. And now we're ready for round 4. So for round 4, we're going to single crochet 2, then increase 1, and repeat this set 6 times for a total of 24 stitches at the end. This means I'm going to work 1 single crochet in each of the first 2 stitches, then in the 3rd stitch I'm going to do my increase, which means I'll work 2 stitches into that 1 stitch. So to start, I'm going to make my first single crochet into that first stitch. Get my stitch marker, mark off the beginning of the round. Then I'll make another single crochet into the next stitch. And there I've single crochet 2, and then I'm going to make my increase into that 3rd stitch. And then I've completed one set of single crochet 2, so 1, 2, and then there's my increase where I've made 2 stitches into the same stitch. And now I'll just repeat this set 5 more times all the way around until I get 24 stitches at the end. And that's round 4. So for the last round, round 5, we're going to single crochet 3 and then increase 1 and repeat that set 6 times for a total of 30 stitches at the end. Similar to round 4, we're going to work 1 single crochet in each of the first 3 stitches, and then the 4th stitch we're going to work our increase, which means we work 2 stitches into the same stitch. So inserting my hook into that first stitch to make the first single crochet, and then grab my stitch marker to mark the start of the round. I'm going to make 1 more single crochet into that 2nd stitch, and then another single crochet into that 3rd stitch, and this is single crochet 3, that first part of the set. And then into the 4th stitch, I'm going to work 2 single crochets, making the increase. Unraveling some more yarn to work with. So now I have 1 set done. I have 5 more sets to make, and then I'll have 30 stitches at the end. And that's round 5. I hope you guys found this helpful, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what other tutorials you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.